Y'all, my camera did not want me to spill the tea because it literally said that it was too hot and wait for it to cool off. What you think that mean? Tea too hot, period. Period.
I just wanna chill and twist the lie. Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I got.
Skin, prep and prime. I already washed my face. That's why I look real dry right now. But I already washed my face, and I washed it with the Dr. Bronner's that peppermint Castile soap, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to prime with my favorite primer ever. Like, this primer is so good. Besides the Becca Evermatte, the Milk Makeup Hydrogrip primer. That's what it looks like. It's amazing. I love it so much. And if you don't want to spend I think it's like $32 for the big one, then just get the sample size at Sephora for like $17. And it lasts a while. Well, I mean, it depends on how much makeup you wear, but how often you wear it. So, like I said, I'm going to be reviewing the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. This is what the packaging looks like. And I got mine in the shade 140 Angola. It comes in 42 shades, with the shade Sudan 100 being the darkest and Marisol 740 being the lightest. This is the packaging. I like this packaging because it is like a squeeze tube, so it's really good for traveling, because like a bottle like this, this is my favorite foundation, so let's not go there. Let's not. But the Fenty Beauty, like, it's glass, so you know it could bust open if you're on a plane or, you know, whatever you take. So I'm gonna take this much, literally that much, and okay, so whatever. So this side is gonna be the side with the brush, and I'm spraying with Fix Plus, and we're gonna get going. So this foundation is very full coverage. I'm sure you've heard about it. Like, I know I'm late on this train, but I was debating on if I was going to do this video, because like all the drama that was surrounded with it. It's like I didn't want to look like I was hella supporting them, but because I'm just reviewing the product, you know what I'm saying? But I already bought it before all this stuff happened. So my coin was already spent. This was not sponsored. They did not send this to me. None of that. So it's actually not too dark. It used to be really dark, but I guess I got a little more chocolate. You feel me? So this is what it looks like. Really full coverage. Like, do y'all see that? Can y'all see that? That's amazing. Juvia, I wish I just didn't have to mess up, girl. Because, honey, y'all have some gems, and like, I just don't understand. So I'm taking more for the other side. You don't really have to. If I would have evenly distributed it, then I probably wouldn't have to, but it's okay. So I'm going to use, should I use a beauty blender or the Sonia Kashuk? We'll use Sonia Kashuk because it's more affordable and more people have this. Well, no, not necessarily, but it's more affordable. So I'm just going to bounce that in. And the finish is a velvety matte, as I mentioned before. So meaning it's not a matte, but it's not like it's more like a satiny, you know what I'm saying? It's not dewy. Which I'm usually a It depends, because my skin is usually pretty normal, so I can kind of get away with using a matte or dewy foundation. So this one is like the perfect mix in between. And if you go on YouTube and like look at other reviews, there are so many shades that you probably most likely will have more than one. So I did a lot of reviews. So for reference, I am in the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. I'm 450, 440 or 450. Take that back. 440, 445 or 450, because you know it depends on what time of the year, and she came out with a whole bunch of shades. So usually I wear 450. If you looked at my other video, it's upside, is it upside down? No. If you looked at my other video with my everyday summer makeup routine, that shade was 450. So that's the one I usually wear, but I can wear 440 or 445. So this is what the foundation looks like on my skin. It's very pretty. So that is the foundation, 140 Angola. Really pretty finish. Skin like, and it's not heavy either. So most of the time with full coverage foundations, it'll feel like, okay, I got stuff on my face, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't feel like that. It feels very skin like. It really doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin at all. So that's a plus. And it dries down pretty well, because a foundation that is full coverage, and it's a really good foundation, but it feels thick on your skin, is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. That foundation is really good, especially for pictures, photography, videos, all that type of stuff, but it's thick. That thing is thick. So I like how this foundation doesn't do that. Like I said, this side was the side with the Real Techniques brush, and this was the sponge. So it's not really much of a difference. Usually if you use a sponge, it will give you less coverage because it soaks up the extra product. But since this foundation is so full coverage, it doesn't do that. Put on regular concealer since I don't have theirs, and I probably won't purchase it, honestly.
You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't want to see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, babe.
Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me?
If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I got locked up and sent this till a quarter century, could I count on you to be there to support me?
Powder. So this is the setting powder, the I Am Magic setting powder. I got it in the shade, girl, get right. I got it in the shade Gobi, which is the second to darkest shade. The shade looks like. I heard it's somewhat of a dupe for the Laura Mercier, the medium deep translucent. I think it's a little bit more yellow, like more yellow undertones in it. So we'll see. Well, I've already seen, but y'all gonna see. So typically I do not bake because I don't really need to, honestly, and that's usually why I don't do it. But so I'm going to use a Real Techniques sponge, and this one is not wet. That is a tip. That is a tip. When you're using powders, don't wet your sponge. Thank me later. So I just put some into the cap, and I'm gonna press down. This is how much I got. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of. And I'm just gonna go straight in under the eye. so you can see the color. I don't know if it's coming off true, but you can see. The thing I do like about this powder though is that it gives you like a very flawless finish. Obviously a powder is usually going to be matte, but it still gives you like skin-like, you know what I mean? I hate it when a powder makes you look super dry, especially when you're like me and dark skin. It's like we don't have time for that. We really do not. Because we already have to tweak powders enough for our skin, you know? And I hate that. So I just use it under the eye. I'm not using it all over the face because I'm going to look a mess. So I do that. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and finish the rest of my face. And then I'll come back to do my final thoughts and reviews and all that stuff. So stay tuned. Okay, y'all. So I'm back from doing the rest of my face, and I'm going to give you my final review on the Juvia's Place foundation and setting powder. So just to recap again, I have the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation in the shade 140 Angola, and I actually really do like this foundation. Like I said many times before, it's just very sad that they, you know, their whole scandal is going on. I mean, it's kind of died down a little bit, but it's still unfortunate that all that is happening. But nonetheless, their products are really good. So if you really don't care about their whole scandal, I suggest you buy it because their products are amazing. It made my skin look really good. It's a velvety matte, like I said. Very full coverage. Only $20. 42 shades. Find it at Ulta, so it's technically drugstore-ish. $20 is pretty fairly priced to me. And I really do like the, I was about to say concealer, I didn't get the concealer. I really do like the powder as well. I got it in the shade Gobi, and it's only $12. Now that's amazing because like I said, I use the, I don't know where it is, but the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and that's about $38, and plus tax, you in the 40s already. So this is very fairly priced, and it's good. It doesn't dry out your under eye or anything, and it makes you look very like seamless and smooth. I wish I could give you guys a review on the, well, I wish I could have added the review for the concealer in here, but like I said, I don't have it, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to purchase it or not. But if I do, then I'll just do a whole Juvia's Place like full face. I'll probably add like that eyeshadow and stuff like that too, but like I said, I don't have that. So this is the final look and review on the Juvia's Place foundation. I will leave all the links below, including where I purchased them from and where you can purchase them from, my shades, all that stuff down below. And is there anything else? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Make sure I'm aggravating. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video. And let me know down below what you guys want to see next. I know I was gone, a little MIA for like 2-3 weeks, but I was trying to get my Instagram together. So if you don't follow me already on Instagram, I'll put that down below too, at Carmen Mariah. And any questions, leave them down below. DM me on Instagram, all that good stuff. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.